What's good, people? It's coffee time. Hope all is well out there. What's up, Miss T, Miss Kitty, and Shooter Goins is who we have so far. What's good? What's good? What's good? It's all good. What up? What up? What up, Pete? What up, Twin them? What's good? Salute everybody. Man, we got to a little late start, but we started. That's for sure. And the topic today in life and how did you overcome it? Some people live life with no regrets. Are you one of those people that live life with no regrets? I could go. I mean, I could really just go first if nobody want to say anything about it. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me pin the link real quick. The link is pinned up there. In case you want to come up, I would love to hear from you and what some of y'all think. About this topic. They say Miss T. They love they Miss T. That Miss T gonna keep the conversation going. Ain't she? You can definitely hit the link. Link is open. It's out there. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, yeah, it is afternoon over here in Texas Central Time. I had to look at that again and say, wait, hold up. Is it noon over here already? Shit, it's a little bit afternoon. You're right. I'm curious to know, what are some things you regret in life? And how did you overcome it? Grand Rising, Miss T. Grand Rising.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How's it going?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Forgot to mute that. Haha. Just sitting here in front of the computer as usual. My normal
Already
routine.
got your cup of coffee.
I do. I do. I just finished it. I think I need another one. What's up, twin?
He
Um,
said, I try not to live with regrets, but my biggest two were not being able to help my mom before she left since I was 16 and tried to be a dad and I didn't see in my dad at times. Dang, yeah, that's deep. That's deep, twin. I feel where you coming from.
right.
I
That's
know
powerful.
we all try not to live with them, but it's they there, so it don't hurt to talk about it. Don't hurt to talk about it. That's
Well,
what's
I,
up.
I think a lot of times it's the best thing to do because, for me, I would say my regrets have molded me and shaped me into the woman that I am today, the mother that I am, the wife, the friend. It took for me to go through trials and tribulations to understand that, this too shall pass. But it's also given me a different outlook on what's been going on in my life, the mistakes I made, or, I would say for me, I don't have any regrets because it was all for a purpose.
Mhm.
I mean, everybody's different, and I don't knock anybody if they say, well, I don't regret nothing or I do regret da 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 da. Everybody's regret is going to be different because
Uh-huh.
everybody's life experience is different. Everybody's raised different. We might have similarities, but in all actuality, we're different.
That's what they do. They make you grow, twin. They
Right.
make you grow. They strengthen you up. That's what regrets do. They make you grow. They strengthen you up. They give you strength where you think you didn't have it. Yeah.
Yeah. Having made mistakes growing up, in life, you can't live. I mean, to me, I think personally, you can't fully live until you make mistakes. How do you
Mm-hmm.
know you're growing?
T.
You can look at things, in the physical eyes, but how are you really growing? And I think that's for those that say that they have no regrets. I have regrets, but I've embraced my regrets because they've made me who I am. I'm more understanding of other people's circumstances because a lot of it falls on the way they were raised. And
Uh-huh.
that's not to say it's a bad thing.
You right.
I've truly learned to appreciate the struggles of other people. Good
Man, that's
morning,
deep.
Kitty. Afternoon, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got a little late start now, for real.
Yeah, Pete, um, I think that's a good thing, for the most part, but going forward, what is what is your focus going forward? Can you still help them?
Mm-hmm. It's deep.
Brandon, where you been? I sure been looking for you. Where you been? He said, "Get this shit popping early." Yeah, cause you didn't show up last night.
He showed up at the end of the night, T.
Oh, he did. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had done passed out. I
yeah,
was on
yeah.
look,
You,
woke up and
yeah,
was still on the panel.
yeah. You and Gigi was y'all both was gone. Only me and Miss Renee was still there when Brandon pulled out.
Yeah. Yesterday was pretty last night was pretty okay.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We went a good little while yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes. Hey Grace.
How's it going, Miss Grace? Miss Grace, how's it going? Hope
What you
all is
cook us
well
for
out there.
breakfast? What we having for brunch today?
He said, I said, help my mom because she's the cake lady. Already, twin. Man, I feel that.
Right.
Yeah, let it out. See, when you talk about stuff like this, it touches. You never know who it'll reach out and touch.
Exactly, because your struggle could be somebody else. The struggles you done been through, the regrets, the mistakes, what you done went through, somebody else might be going through it right now. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not to say that they can overcome it the same way you did, but at least it'll give them a starting point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm gonna get some Vegas back.
I can't with Brandon. I can't.
Last night he talking about who skydiving off the stratosphere. Man, ain't nobody skydiving off that thing.
Mm.
You the only one out there doing it.
Yeah, Pete. Triple was going in last night when it came to DG. I couldn't stop laughing. The stuff he was saying, it was just too funny. I love to hear Triple talk, especially when he really get into something. He go in. He was giving DG hell yesterday.
He was trying to tell him to go home.
Yeah, go on, leave me alone now. Go on, leave me alone. Make me think about the old Cats in the Hood and the
Yeah.
younger kids or we'll say the younger guys come mess with them, especially the dope heads. So my now I done told you to go on now, quit messing with me. I swear the way he talks though just blows my mind. Everything he was saying, just in general in the back chat, it was like, you got a lot of regrets in your life. That's why you coming after us. We
Mm-hmm.
don't bother you. We don't mention your name. But every day, every other day, you in the back chat running your mouth. I
Make
don't
it
I
make
don't get that.
yeah, make it make sense.
The math ain't mathing.
It's not adding up.
Mm-mm. Brandon, what you asking? Are you invited to? You talking about Vegas? Ooh, this wind blowing out here. Out here.
Yeah, it's cool out here. It ain't blowing hard though, but it's cool. That's for sure. Temperatures done dropped. They almost 70 over here in Texas right now. That's crazy. I brag too much. That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought Sweet Sweet told you you could go. You know you ain't going nowhere. But Sweet Sweet
She
told you
did.
you could go.
Yeah, she did say you could go.
You talking about I'm invited, right?
Yeah, we tripped out because he put coffee time on
Yes.
the damn name.
And
Shit.
Sweet Sweet was the one who spotted it. She spotted it before either of us did. When I see that, I couldn't do that but
No,
holler
she
because
said,
she had just
no,
fussed
she
at him
said
about
it.
it.
Yeah, she said it, and he went and
Hmm.
did it.
He would have did it. Say out. Say out it. Family Guy. What that mean, Brandon? What you talking about? I used to watch Family Guy. Family Guy got they got retarded. Regrets eats us up on the inside. No regrets. They are experiences which formed who we are today. Team hashtag no regrets. You are absolutely right,
I
Grace.
feel that, Miss Grace. So do.
Oh, stay out it. Family Guy. Okay.
Well put, Miss Grace. Well put.
Hmm. I mean, I look back, in hindsight, and I say to myself today, well, if I wouldn't have made this mistake, or if I wouldn't have did this, it it wouldn't have made me who I am today. I think a lot of my mistakes, my trials, my tribulations for who it has molded me to be, and the way I look at things now. Life is too short to hold on to regrets, though.
Thanks.
Because, like she said, it'll eat you up inside. It definitely will. You worried about what you did. The thing about it is you can't change it. You've done it. It's done. It's a done deal. All you can do is use it as a stepping stone versus a crutch and move on.
True. That's true. Okay, Miss T, you always got the tea.
I try. And we were talking a couple of days ago, and we were talking about therapy. Us as a Black community, we feel that therapy is not good. But, for me, I've been to therapy, and I found somebody that looked just like me. Hell, at times, the way she talked to me, I thought she, was a reflection of me, and it made
Yeah.
a difference. But she made me look at things deeper than I was looking at. I was looking at it on the surface. But when I started digging into it piece by piece by piece, it's like I was holding on to a lot of things and didn't even realize it. It was like unconsciously I was holding on to things. All therapy is not about medicine. They
Thanks.
want to give you pills for this and give you pills for that. No, all therapy is not for that. Sometimes it's better to talk to somebody that don't have a stake in the game. No dog in the fight.
That's true. Very true.
Regrets are a tool to steal our joy. I will not allow that. Amen. My
Thanks.
my wife just started therapy and she likes it. Even the strongest people have traumas they don't notice. You are right, twin, and that's me. I've
Yeah.
always been that strong person. Everybody comes to me, whether it be for money, advice, and it's like, who can I turn to? Because I'm counseling everybody else. Who can I talk to? So that's what made me realize I needed therapy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with that, me and my husband even been to therapy, to get our communication on track. And the thing about it is, what I think for him, it made him realize that God gave you a broken woman, and in that process, the blessings will overflow. You just have to love the hell out of her, and that's what he does. That's helped me grow as well.
Mm, that's what's up.
I think a lot of times we just need to get out our own way. Stop
So
holding
so
on. Go ahead.
so therapy is really not a bad thing, as
No.
some people would think.
Yeah, a lot of people are, I don't want to be telling people my business. Da, 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 da. They are, by law, legally, they cannot divulge nothing you talk about, nothing without your permission. It's against the law. Even if they go into a court, they still can refuse to tell what y'all talked about in therapy unless it's detrimental to your health, to you hurting yourself, or they feel that somebody you want to hurt is in danger. Other than that, they can't legally divulge nothing you talk about.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely good because they don't have a stake in it. They're on the outside looking in, and they're basically like my therapist. She would ask me questions like, how did that make you feel? How does it make you feel now? That you're years older, of the different traumas that you've been through. And it's making you think about everything that's happened to you and how did you feel at the time and how do you feel now. Have you actually grown from it, or are you still holding on to it? It's like taking a self evaluation, and I do that on a regular. That's one thing I would advise everybody to do. Do a self evaluation on self every day. Yeah, you're right about that, Pete. I think that's where, when people attack people, it's because it's a reflection of them. What are you attacking another person for? Mm, I can't, Pete. I can't. I'm sure he do got regrets for that. Yes, twin, they are. They are. And a lot of people don't like to look in the mirror at themselves because it's so ugly.
Yep. You got to look in your mirror before you look at anybody else. You got to look in that mirror and look at your own, what you have did. You got to look at you before you mention anybody else.
Yeah, that's why they say stop throwing rocks and hiding your hand.
Yeah.
And then when you point the finger at somebody else, did you forget you got four of them pointing back at you?
Yeah, so them self evaluations are the ugly truth. That's true.
Hmm.
That's a true statement right there.
I've learned in this journey that I'm on, I've learned in that within that journey that everything that's happened to me has been for it's been a purpose. I don't believe in consequences. I mean coincidences. So I know that everything I've been through had a purpose.
Mhm. And you learn from your experience.
Right.
Because if you don't learn from your experience, you just literally doing everything for nothing. So you gotta learn. Some people say they've been there, they go there over. You gotta learn from it, correct?
Yeah, they be in denial. That's all. They be in straight denial. Like I'm not ashamed to tell people that I take anxiety medicine from time to time because I have panic attacks. And it's not something that, oh, you should be ashamed. You shouldn't tell nobody that. No. People need to know that, it's okay to recognize that you have an issue from
Yeah.
things that have happened to you. It's okay. We all have some type of traumas. We can't say that, you can't deny it. If you do, something wrong with you.
Hmm.
That in itself is telling you that you got issues.
Got problem.
Right.
Uh, that's the that's deep. That's deep. So evaluating yourself is the best idea first.
Right.
You must be on your porch.
You hear the wind?
Yeah.
Let me pause it. Let me mute it.
Y'all got some good wind over there, sir. We ain't got no wind like that.
I don't mind the wind. I like it when it's warm, but this wind right here, kind of have your fingertips feeling some type of way. I keep holding on to this coffee cup.
Speaking of coffee,
Now, twin, let's talk about it. You are 100%, 1,000% right. Because a lot of times that's what happens to us parents. Even if we don't know how to be a parent, we tend to pass those traumas down to our children. I learned from all the trauma that I've been through, that was my number one goal, not to pass it down to my boys. I mean, every day, everything I do is for my boys to make sure that they don't go through none of the traumas and drama and issues that I've been through. But I explain it to them. See, and that's where a lot of parents don't understand. You got to have open communication with your children to make sure that they feel comfortable talking to you about anything. My boys know they can talk to me about anything. We talking about from fucking to sucking. That's 100. But I've always made them feel comfortable about literally talking to me. You know, that's why every day my 16-year-old come in and I ask him, how was your day? Anything new happened today? You know, we have those kind of conversations. Parents don't do that, and then they wonder why their kids seek validation from any and everybody and get caught up. I validate mine at home, so they don't have to be validated in the streets. Right.
That's smart.
Right, twin. Right. But a lot of times, twin, if you look at it and look at some of the things that go on in our communities, it's because it's to me, I feel it's a generational curse. You know, they drop it down from generation to generation. But for me, I made it my point that I had to break that cycle. I seen it. I seen it growing up. I recognized it. Didn't know what it was, but I recognized it. I refused to give it to my boys. Like, for instance, this is not a generational curse, but it was something that I wasn't educated on as far as like going to school and getting these student loans. I was determined. My oldest, he came out of undergrad with no student loan debt, none. And that's because, you know, I had education because I had done been through it. So that was one thing I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna do all this. Teaching them about credit, teaching them about money. You know, our parents didn't teach us that. They parents didn't teach them that. And that was one of the things that, you know, I can say was a regret for me because I didn't have anybody to teach me. But as I got older, I realized, oh, okay, we're not going to do this. We're not going to sink ourselves in debt, you know, just because the money is out there and, oh, we'll pay it back eventually. No, it's ways around it. It's too much scholarship money, too many grants out here to do it. And I made sure I did the research ahead of time to make sure that he wasn't going to have any. It's all about us learning and educating ourselves so we can educate the next. Only regret I got, I can't with you, Brandon. It's okay. We learn, you know, everything is entertainment at one point in time, but then when it starts getting away from just being entertainment or, you know, educational purposes, that's when, you know, you have to know when to fall back. Don't ride with the crew. I've never been a follower. I've always been a leader, always. But a lot of times I just sit back and observe. People will show you who they really are. All you got to do is sit and listen for a minute. Their true colors will come out. And they got plenty of regrets themselves. I turned down a full ride to Texas A&M to play football at Texas A&M Commerce, where I found my wife. But my kids taking the money. I know, right? Oh, I got that voice to make you listen. My boys say that too. I used to be a hollerer. I holler at their ass every day, all day. Just holler, 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 holler. But then I realized, you know, again, it goes back to the regrets or, you know, the mistakes. I realized that, you know, I'm talking at them instead of talking to them. And once I figured out, okay, I got to talk to them on their level to where they understand what I'm saying and it'll make more sense. So now we just have conversations. I tell them what I like, I tell them what I don't like. And they, you know, they respond accordingly. You know, don't no man want to be hollered at anyway.
You're right. You're right, T.
And then when you're trying to raise one, hollering at him ain't gonna get you what you need. They gonna look at you like you're crazy and say, "This bitch done lost her mind." They mumble it under their breath. And I'm that parent that I'd be like, "Did you say something?"
That's good. So you doing right. You're doing what most parents don't do. You right.
I don't self-proclaim Deshaun to be the best parent in the world, but one thing I can say, when I get responses from people when they run into my kids out in the street somewhere, the first thing they say, "You did an awesome job with your boys," because they so well mannered and respectful.
I heard that a lot too before, so I know what that feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that I mean that's giving to me. That's giving me my flowers while I'm still here.
Yeah,
Cause I know if I ain't did nothing else, I did a damn good job raising my boys.
exactly.
I think we was having that conversation with Lene, and that's one thing I was telling her. At the end of the day, nobody ever be able to tell me my kids was disrespectful to them ever. And when it feel like it's getting to disrespect, just walk away.
Already. What up, big dude?
Big dude, you right. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. But it goes back to you got to start early with them. You can't wait till they get in their teenage years and think, oh well, I can do this. No, you got to start them out early. I started with mine when they was like 3 years old. Each one of them, when they turned three, we was on it. And then it's like, okay, they're older now. They're getting ready to branch out on their own. But I've gave them the tools that they need to survive without me. Nobody wants to live without their parent. You know,
Yeah,
I was my daddy's only child. My dad died in 2012, and that took a lot out of me. I mean, literally. Y'all was talking last night about what, was going on with Gabe. And, the thing I thought about was, the last thing we said to each other was, "I love you." But that's what I've always instilled in my boys as well. When we leave one another, that's the first thing we say. We don't know if it's gonna be the last time.
that's true.
I mean, even with y'all being, family, that's the first thing I say. Um, I love you guys because I do. Genuinely, I do.
Already. We love you too, T. We love you the way you come up here and talk and give people listen. You can hear them say they like you. They like you. They like when you talk. That's a good
I
thing.
mean, I like I told Triple, I'm real life. I don't have time to fake the phone. I really don't. You know, I don't like people in my business, but I'll share with, whoever for the simple fact that, they might be going through what I've been through. It's not to say that your struggle is the same as mine, but it might help you to be able to maneuver through it. Twin, my dad died April the 11th. That's 7 days after my oldest son's birthday, and he just started back celebrating his birthday.
Dang.
Hey, Missy. Yeah, he
Salute,
took it.
Missy. Salute, Missy.
Yeah, he was my dad's first grandchild, and everywhere my dad went, he went too. And when I tell you, they call him Little T.O. And from that point on, it's like my child is. It taught him a lot. That death really did a lot to him mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But he always had that door open that he can come and talk to his mama. So he have his moments. Like he at school, he be at school. He's home now, but when he be at school, he'll call me. We sit on the phone for an hour or two. Mom, I gotta go study. But that's the first thing he talk about. Whatever's going on with him, and he just be needing a listening ear. He don't want my opinion. He don't want me to say this. He just need a sounding board.
How old was she? T?
Oh no, he talking about twin. Twin, my mom passed April the 17th, the day before my sister's birthday. And I bet your sister took it hard. Didn't want to celebrate her birthday or nothing. I'm telling you, them the kind of deaths that do something to you, and it puts you in a bad place. I was depressed for months and didn't even realize it. It took me some time to literally snap out of it because I had went into a dark place, but I didn't have no siblings or nobody to fall back on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that dark place hard to fall in when you ain't got nobody to fall on. That depression, that dark stages,
Right.
it can do some damage. Strong people come out of it.
I can say I came out of mine because of my boys. If it wasn't for them, I probably would have lost it.
Man.
And I knew he didn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Uncle Dun Dun early T got me in my feelings talking about loved ones passing. The day my grandmother passed, I found out I was having my one and only child. I get it.
Right. Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. Grandma passed and you find out you having a child. It's like a blessing right there and a lesson
Mm-hmm.
all together.
Mm-hmm.
Deep, big dude.
Ooh, twin. Your mom was 38. Oh my. I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah, but you can attest to, twin. It don't get easier. And a lot of people say, oh, it get easier with time. No, it don't get easier with time. It gets easier to manage, but it doesn't get easier. Some days it feel like it was just yesterday. Hey Gigi, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't even see you in here.
Oh, salute, GG. I wasn't even watching either. Salute.
I had just came back in the house. Oh goodness. Let's see. But I think it's always good to, have someone, anyone, and sometimes like, okay, all of us are from different walks of life, completely different walks of life. Our lifestyles are different, our upbringings are different, but it definitely makes a difference to have someone to talk to.
Facts.
Her birthday passed on
That's real.
December the 13th. So usually my three siblings are all in a slump around this time of the year for the holidays. I can definitely understand it. Y'all about to make me buy another bottle of Don Julio shit. I hear you, big dude. It wasn't to make you sad. It was just to have, have one of those conversations. And sometimes we need those conversations.
Yeah.
Help you bounce back. Because a lot of times we feel that, nobody understands what we're going through. You'll be
Mm-hmm.
surprised. Yeah, I try not to let none of it get me down though. With my the losses that I've taken over the course of the last 8, 9, 10 years, I let it build me up and make me stronger. I use them as stepping stones because one thing is for certain. One thing, just as you're born, you too shall die.
That's facts. Like,
I tell you one regret that I don't have, and that's actually popping out the bushes to talk with y'all. That's
Already.
one. That's one I don't have. Restore. I just said restore. Why are we going through this? It's the holiday season, though. We have a new year coming. Let's remember where we've came from and where we're going.
Already,
A
twin.
100%, twin. 100%.
Yeah, that was right there. It was deep. Remember where you come from.
And where you trying to get to?
And where you try to get to.
Mm-hmm. It make a difference.
He said, just know if y'all see me in other chats, I mess with y'all. Everybody just know I got love in here.
Oh yeah, big dude. I seen you over on Don page. Trying to get people to join in that raffle. He was like, I'm trying to give away some free money. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It was too funny.
It's coffee time. Anything special to Sean for New Year's Eve.
What you want to do?
For New Year's Eve? What everybody got planned for New Year's? I ain't even
Mm.
thought about them that I promise you I ain't thought about I just like let
I'm
it
gonna
come
sit
now.
here and pop me a bottle.
Everything come fast nowadays.
Hmm.
Back in the day, the year used to take a long time just to go around. Now it seems like it's just and
Yeah,
it's
because this year surely has ran through real
it's
fast.
gone that quick. It didn't change. It ain't like it's crazy. I can't explain it.
Oh, what tea you want to know about, big dude? I ain't been running the streets too much today. I woke kind of late. I slept in a little bit today, unfortunately. Oh, you going on a pre-trip? When is that? I hear you, Brandon. He said he going on a pre-Vegas trip. Yeah,
He
big
said,
dude. I ain't been running the streets today. I've been waiting on coffee time to come on. See what we was gonna talk about today. I look forward to it. You know, it's funny because you'll keep going back and see if he done put something up to say he got a live and what time to check in. So I hit the notification so it'll let me know.
I look forward to hearing, listening to y'all, all of that. Yeah. Hearing what's going on with y'all today. Yeah, all of that, you know, is like you can say a family away from a family,
Right.
you
Gabe,
know.
how you doing? Yeah, Gigi. Tea with no tea today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do better. I know. I know. I'm gonna do better, Gigi. Make sure I have the tea for everybody.
All right, YNFL. How you doing, bro? Keep your head up, man.
Bro. Dot concentrix.com.
Say his family in town.
Mail.
The good pussy. Salute, salute. On the new sub here, seeing the light on. So stopping by the salute and lick the bottom on my way. Oh shit.
So
All right,
mysterious. I
all right,
love
the
it.
good
I love it, boo.
pussy.
We're gonna have to come to the Pussy Tabernacle.
Oh, that's where she from?
That she the one run the Good Pussy Tabernacle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let me click on that sub. I don't think I sub to that.
She said she seen the light on, so stop by to salute and live. That's what I'm talking about, girl.
Oh yeah, I am sub to it.
I
Yeah, I'm
love you
subbed
too,
already.
baby. Come to church. Pastor Good Pussy loves it. Yes, I can attest to that. You do. You echoing, Deshaun.
Me? All right.
Hmm. I can definitely attest to it. Peachy says she mod on Skull Channel. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, girl. I swear I be loving those the open panels. I really do enjoy it. I go back and watch some of your old runs. They be pretty good. And I like that you're biased. Now that part I really like. You just let them talk.
Come get that. Pete say she mod on Skull Channel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Go mysterious. Okay.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah. She has some good information she be giving out too. Just different programs and stuff. It be they have the business talks and all that. So
Yeah,
they don't
I'm
just
gonna
talk about simple stuff. So I enjoy her channel.
go through there and check it. I'm gonna go check it out. I've been
See,
subscribed though. I
and
just
that's
don't know
that's
why.
one thing I like too. When you can go to the different channels and they're not just talking about this or that. It's like a wide range, and everybody's trying to help out. You be in her bushes, Gigi.
Did you say she be in the bushes?
She said she be in her bushes. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about, then, Gigi. Excuse me.
She watching be in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely pull out. So she pulled out about jail. Let him
Yeah,
know.
that was what's up.
Man, that's crazy. But yeah, T, you definitely doing a good job by using that guidance, how you guide them, and they grow to understand. You
Mm-hmm.
know, as you steady tell them, you can only lead them the best way you can. It's up to them to listen.
Right. And
So
that's
you
the thing,
pat yourself on
Deshaun.
the back.
That's what I figured out. It's all about trial and error. Honestly, it really is. It's about trial and error. And I think
Mhm.
what I learned in my trial and error was when I realized that I was doing right and that I was doing the right thing. I realized that when my son told me, he was in Florida at the time, but we were having a conversation and I was just sitting back listening, being that sounding board. And he said, Mom, I just thank you for everything that you've instilled in me because I see it now. I really do appreciate now. I see what you were doing. That meant more to me than any amount of money that anybody could give me. Just to hear him say, I appreciate everything you did for me and are doing. See, I made it to the point, like even right now, he's in grad school, but I made it the point to where I don't want you to work. I want you to focus. Now, if you want to work, you can, but I don't want you to put too much on yourself. Mama makes car payment, mama pays rent. He has an apartment down there. I do all that. So he understands I'm trying to give him a head start. And that's what we have to do for our kids. It's not saying that, you baby them, because I don't baby my boy. It's one thing I can't say. I don't baby them, but just trying to give them a head start. Hold on one second. Yeah, hold on, Deshaun.
He say he don't think he heard a good pussy. Well, go sub up, Gabe. Sub up to her. I've been sub to her, but I didn't need. I just don't get her notifications. I had to cut that bell on, but I've been a sub of it.
Okay, Deshaun, I'm back.
All right.
I heard not all pussy.
Don't get in no
Oh, Pete,
trouble
you
over there,
crazy.
though.
You crazy. Pete, Pete a fool. Mm.
Don't get in no trouble over there, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Because you just heard that somebody be in the bushes. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to say nothing else. I ain't going to say another word. Oh, Lord. Big dude said some better than others. You are absolutely right. We're going to have a topic on that, too. I mean, have a conversation on that, too.
What you
I
want to
got
talk
some
about?
I got some questions for the guys, but I'm going to need them on the panel.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go with this again.
Yeah. No. It ain't like that. It's some real questions from a male's point of view. He said, "Where am I rich? How many more months?"
Brandon, man, we don't trust you, man.
I love it. Oh Lord, he said he know for a fact Gigi got good. No comment. Gigi, he calling you out, baby. Okay, baby. Are y'all still going out tonight? Pete said, look like she has. Oh, all right, Pete. Gabe, give me your phone. She said, Gabe, give me your phone. Yeah, he putting all the business out there, Gigi. Tell him now, some of it he got to lead to the imagination.
She can't time them out no more.
She can't. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's kind of on that rim, Deshaun.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good panel discussion. I really do. I have to tell you about it in the background what my thought process is.
Okay.
I think it'll be a good conversation for the men to pull up on.
Well, we can definitely set that up.
Yeah. It just clicked in my head with her popping in. So I was having a conversation. Hey baby, how you feeling?
I feel good.
You feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't had to take the medicine like over the past 2 days.
Okay. Well, you let me know. All right. Love y'all. See, and this is another thing, Deshaun, like what we were talking about. Like, did I tell you about? I told you about how my middle boy, he goes to North Carolina Central. And he was at a party for homecoming, and they got to shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was like in the middle in the crossfire.
Oh wow.
And luckily he got out. He called me, and I talked to him till he got back to the dorm. He Ubered back to the dorm. It has caused him trauma.
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't really realize it. No, not no more after what happened. Oh, so um he was having panic attacks but didn't know what they were. I knew what it was, but it stemmed from that. So, we made him an appointment when he got home for Christmas to go see the PCP. And pretty much what the ER had told him, he was experiencing panic attacks. So, he was just getting ready. I think they finna head to the mall. So I just asked him, how was he feeling today? And he was like, I'm feeling okay. I hadn't had to take my medicine because they did give him anxiety medicine. And luckily they gave him the same kind of medicine that I take. To where you don't have to take it every day. But when you feel one coming on, I call it my I don't give a fuck medicine. That's what I call it. My husband just shakes his head. Yeah, it's that I don't give a fuck medicine. Because when I take it, I really don't give a fuck. When I say nothing gets to me, I can really give a fuck what you say, what you do at that moment. And that's what I like about it because it don't zone you out. It don't make you feel like you're a zombie. It's just like you don't damn care. It's more like a downer. As they talk about the uppers and downers, it's more like a downer, but it's like it mellows you out. So for him to say he hadn't taken it in a couple of days, that's a good thing. But people don't realize that real life situations cause people to have trauma that they don't know how to deal with.
Facts.
Big dude, my brother got. Oh, okay. See, I've been on Lake Norman. Oh, you've been on Lake Norman. Okay. I was in and out yesterday. What happened? Oh, okay. Not no more. Oh, okay. Is that Gigi? Is that by both of y'all's choice, or you can tell me if I'm being nosy. I already told you I'm a nosy person, so at least I'm honest about it. I wonder if in the future, if studies will be done on the traumatic experiences of growing up in the hood have more adverse effects on people than we know. Gunshots, killings, poverty, abandonment, etc. I think it would definitely benefit a lot of people, twin. I really do. Oh, okay, Gigi. I understand. Just keep checking on him, Gigi. Because I tell you, situations like that,
Yeah.
men deal with it totally different than we do.
Yeah, them kids gonna grow up with it, twin them. They gonna grow up with it. It's gonna be on their mind. It's
Hmm.
some things are unforgettable. Like I remember things throughout, my past tense or whatever. Uh and you still remember it. Years later, it's like it never left, it never leaves. It's right there at the back.
Right.
So yeah, that gotta be traumatizing to them to be coming up and having to remember such horror stuff, being involved in something, or it's just getting worse and worse, man. You know why it's getting worse and worse? Because they put more and more guns in the U.S.
Yeah.
More and more guns in the U.S. Back in the day, it wasn't guns like that everywhere like that. No.
Yeah, but that's like they
So,
did. They
yeah.
were they were doing this. I was watching this. What you call it? Not a documentary. It was something I was watching, and it was based off of things that was going on in Chicago and how they were talking about how they would drop the guns in the alleys and on purpose.
Hmm.
And that stuff really happens. People don't believe it, but it really happens in different communities, and they do it in mostly in the Black community, and they do that for a reason. I still remember in Highland Hills, a dude held a shotgun to his wife's head and having to lay in the hallway when the gunshots went off. And see, that's traumatic.
Hmm. Yeah, one of my cousins got killed a while back or whatever, and the stepkids that he was raising or whatever, they looked up to him at the time. They was
Mm-hmm.
all young. They was all younger then. Now they like 20, 22, 23, 24, stuff like that.
Right.
I asked one of them, I was like, I asked her, did she remember, you know, and she told me she remembered that whole day, and she described how he looked when he fell, when the dude shot him. And it's just traumatic that's something that I know that'll never leave her mind. That's
Right.
like, it just don't leave your mind. Don't leave. It's gonna always be right there.
They trying to figure out who Gigi is. Your family trying to figure out who Gigi is. So you must be talking about her.
Hmm. Oh, they hating on you, Gabe? Tell them, man, it ain't nothing but that over here. For real. Straight up.
Can you pull my door back up for me, please? No, you didn't open it. Derek did. Thank you. Love you too. Yeah, I seen what Gabe would say they was hating on him.
That's crazy.
Hmm. Well, Pete, I'm gonna say this about your comment. I agree. All of us at some point in time, most of us at some point in time lived in the hood. And you can't take it out of them, but you can, learn how to maneuver outside of the hood. I can tell you, I'm real hood. I did a lot back in the day, hanging with the dope boys, all that. That'll never go anywhere because that's who I am. But I know how to maneuver in this world in the different environments. And a lot of times people don't know how to distinguish what environment they're in. I know, right? That's what's up, big dude. Tell your people to join. We'll show them some love too.
Memberships ain't nothing but $4.99.
All day. Yeah, you right. You right, Pete. UPS at the door.
Straight up, Pete. I got a lot of that on my mind. Lots of it ain't going nowhere.
Hmm.
Much as I wanted to go somewhere, much as I may not try to think about it, sooner or later it's still on your mind.
But you've learned how to maneuver around it with it.
Mm,
And that
mm,
says a lot about you.
mm. I had this partner, he had his mom boyfriend. His mom boyfriend used to always beat on her, or whatever, you
Right.
know. So he got tired of seeing his mama get beat on and beat on and beat on. So one night he came home and the dude was beating on her, and he shot him and killed him, right?
Hmm.
The jail for it. The woman had his mama had reports about all of the stuff that he was doing to her. So that
Right.
kind of helped him in his defense. He ended up, getting a small amount of time. He did like maybe 2, 3, 4 years, came home. Uh, and then the dude was haunting him like everywhere that like
Mm-hmm.
he'll see him in the club, like he'll see him everywhere. The dude was just haunting him then, and it was like a trip for me to see him go through that. He's not
Mm-hmm.
alive no more today either. You know what I'm saying? But it
Okay.
was like it was crazy just to see him how he was getting haunted by something from his past that he had did.
Right.
I can't explain it. Like I say, I could just tell you about it.
Yeah. I feel you. Life teaches us some different things, that's for sure.
Damn.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Messed up situation.
That's right, twin. Just all kind of stuff. You just pay attention to it, learn from it, see it, and learn from it. That's why I like coffee time because we could talk about things. Even when we got to talking about yesterday, stuff which I'm not gonna bring back up because we're not gonna talk about it. But that subject there alone, it triggers a lot of argumentative things. A lot of people don't like it. They don't like to talk about it. They'll run from it. But we as us, we talked about it. We may have a little misunderstood, but we agreed to disagree and we moved on and here we are today. Again,
100%.
that's what I'm saying. I like that. That's what's up. Because people can't do that.
Well, I think too with that, a lot of times people are so caught up on wanting to be right versus understanding that we're all different. My motto is what I tell, my friends. Listen to understand, not listening. You need to listen to understand, not listen to respond. If you listen and you understand what the person is saying, then you can respond accordingly because you've took in everything they said and understood their standpoint. But when you listen to respond, you're not paying attention to what this person is saying. You caught the first part of it and didn't even hear that they might have gave you an explanation of why they're saying what they're saying.
Hmm.
I try my best to be that person. 74183. Okay, that ain't making sense.
Big dude say you done Christmas shopping.
No. Well, one of the boys just came in and said they found some shoes that they want. For me, my kids get Christmas all year round, and for me myself, I just buy what I want when I want it. But I gotta need it, or every now and then I might want to treat myself to something. But for the most part, my kids get Christmas all year round. So this is pretty much kind of like another day to them. Every now and then want to say, I want this, I want that. Can you get me this? We just buy it because they don't ask for much.
That's what's up.
Maybe that was what was wrong. See, no, that ain't it. I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I'm looking more forward to the new year. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't even talk Pete. I don't talk to him. I respect Miss Pyrex, but I'm gonna talk to him. So let me see here. Let me go somewhere quick. Oh, Pete say him too. Oh, I didn't know that, Pete. What is Miss T?
Yeah.
What is the favorite thing about your personality? What is your favorite thing about your personality?
My favorite thing about my personality, I would say that I'm that type of person that I give it to you raw and uncut.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm very honest, very blunt, but I try not to be blunt and disrespectful. You know, I don't know if I offended you if you don't tell me. But I try to do everything that I do, say everything that I say in love.
Hmm. So,
I like to treat people the way they treat me. Even if they treat me bad, I still try to treat them with the way that I would want to be treated.
mhm. So what color would you choose to describe yourself?
Blue.
Blue.
Mm-hmm.
What is something that you accomplished as an adult that your younger self would be proud of?
Hmm. Hmm.
That's a good one.
That I'm a better parent than my parents were to me.
Oh wow, that's deep, T.
Mm-hmm. Now, at a younger age, my dad was there, but he was in and out. Now, my mom has more children, and I'm the oldest of my mom's kids. Um, but you know, the oldest child always go through the hell, you know, because that's the child that's going through the trial and error phase with the parent, especially when the parents have them at a young age. So, with me, that was one thing that I always told myself when I was younger. When I have kids, I'm gonna make sure my kids don't want for nothing, but I'm also gonna make sure my kids know that I love them unconditionally, to where they can feel it, they know it. But I'm also gonna teach them how to maneuver through life, whether I'm here or not.
Hmm.
So that was the one biggest thing that, you know, my younger self would be proud of, that I did set out and accomplish that goal. That was my goal whenever I have kids.
What tasks make you feel like your best self?
Listening to other people's problems.
T, T.
You right, twin. My oldest child think he'll come in when he come to visit from school, like on vacation, He'll say, "Where my sons at?" Like the other two are his kids, and they listen to him like he they daddy too. So you are so right, twin. Go ahead, Deshaun. Excuse me. Go ahead,
What
Deshaun.
What is the best meal that you ever had? What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal. It's it's kind of hard because different restaurants, I order the same thing at different restaurants, so it's really hard. I would say my favorite meal is when my grandmother cooks me stew meat and rice. Now it has like 6, 7 other sides, but that's actually my favorite. The way she cooks it. Everybody cook different, but I could just eat that for a week, period. That's why when we were talking about when Miss Grace was not Miss Grace, Miss Mama Joni was talking about the deer meat, and I had a
Hmm.
friend that made me some deer stew meat. I don't know. I guess because I'm like they say I'm an old soul, so a lot of these restaurants I can eat there, but when it comes to my favorite, that's my favorite meal that my grandmother cooks.
Would you
Yes,
scuba? Would
twins,
you?
stew and cornbread. Go ahead. I'm sorry to share.
You good? Which one would you do? Scuba dive or skydive?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Wow. Skydiving, you jump out
Yeah,
from the sky.
I would.
Wow. I don't think I could do that one.
That's really for adrenaline junkies.
What are you most grateful for in this season of life?
I'm most grateful for the peace that I have within myself.
Great, great. Hmm. Tell us about your childhood best friend.
My childhood best friend. She was a truck driver. Well, she was the school bus driver while we were in high school, and she started driving trucks right after that.
Mm,
And she still drives trucks, from my understanding, to this day. We don't talk every day, but when we do talk, it's like we pick up where we left off. But
mhm.
I can say that she's my ride or die, literally. But like I say, we don't talk every day. We go months without talking to each other. But when we do link back up, it's as if we never parted from one another.
Mhm. She deep with it, y'all. She deep with it.
Oh yeah, I give it to you. I answer them all.
What's one habit you want to get rid of, and one habit you want to keep?
Habits, habits, habits. One that I want to get rid of is cussing so much. I don't think it's
Mhm.
ever gonna happen, but it's worth a hope and a prayer. Uh, and one that I want to keep. Um, I would say the only habit that I can say is a habit that I would keep is being transparent.
Hmm.
Eating turtles. I got some turtles now. I got a whole big bag of turtles. That's one of my weaknesses.
Wow. Do you have any reoccurring dreams? If so, what do you think they are trying to tell you?
That I can remember, I have not had any in a while because I guess I haven't been in any of those deep, deep sleeps. But, they say we dream every day, but I haven't remembered any of mine. The last one I do remember, um, it was about my oldest son. That just tells you how close we are. but it was about my oldest son, and there was a man chasing after him. It was a man on a horse, he was a red man on a horse, and he was chasing him. And I think when I woke up, he had got close to him. So I was telling my godmother about it, and the first thing she told me, because I was reading this book at the time, and I think that's what it was about, spiritual warfare.
Oh,
And
my bad, Pete. My bad, Pete. Pete be
what did he
wanting
say?
it to keep. He be wanting it to go on and on and on. My bad, Pete. I was just saying my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, though.
Oh
But
no,
you
no,
can
no, you fine. I missed it. I hadn't been reading.
go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I was reading this book at the time about spiritual warfare, and I kept having that same dream over and over again. So I was talking to my godmother about it, and I was asking her, I keep having this dream and I don't really understand what it means. And she's very spiritual. So she was telling me it's because there's a calling on his life. And looking back on that reoccurring dream and looking at where he is now and the things that he goes through and overcomes, I fully understood that there is a calling on his life. My most reoccurring dreams are me and my homies getting into shootouts, but somehow I always make it out or wake up before it get bad. Wow.
How did you know when you fell in love?
Hmm. I could say how I know the first time or with my husband. I mean, because I fell in love more than once.
Okay. And with your husband, the
Okay,
previous.
with my husband. I fell in love I knew I was in love with my husband like 2 or 3 weeks after we started dating. He told me that God told him that I was his wife. So I'm like, yeah, what the hell ever. I don't even know you. You talking about I'm your wife. Yeah, okay. What the hell ever. But he was so persistent in pursuing me. And we would have these real in-depth conversations. And I think to me, I fell in love with his mind before I fell in love with anything else. He had money. He had a awesome job that he still works. He makes, when I say makes really good money, he got a bag, but I didn't care about none of that. But just having in-depth conversations with him on an intellectual level, I think he was making love to my mind versus us sleeping together. So that's when I knew, yeah, this is definitely my husband, and we've been together ever since.
Uh,
Gabe,
what
my
is your
husband sound like you.
What is your favorite season?
I am a fall and spring girl.
Fall and spring.
Not too hot, not too cold.
What superpower do you wish you had?
Mind reading.
Mind reading. Wow. She is good, ain't she, y'all? Very persistent. You're right, Gabe. Very persistent.
Yeah, he's beyond persistent. I ain't mad at you, Gabe. I'm telling you, that's what a woman like. A man that's persistent. But after you get her, you can't stop. Next, Deshaun.
What What do you love most about your house?
What I love most about my house. Hmm, my porches.
Or just
My front and back porch. I love that most about my house because I love to be outside.
so do you have a morning routine?
Uh at 3 a.m. every morning, I make my coffee and I go sit on my front porch. And it's dark outside, nobody's out. I go and like clear my mind at 3 a.m. every morning. I don't go to the back porch too much because it's not a lot of light back there at night. But yeah, then I'll come back in. I'll start working, start running through the YouTube streets while I'm working. Nobody's here, so when nobody's online working, I get a lot done. So nobody's asking me questions. So for the most part, that's my routine. Then I'll take that back. Then I'll go upstairs about 5 a.m., shower and put on. If I don't have anything to do for the day, I don't plan to go anywhere. I'll go back upstairs, shower, put on another set of pajamas or house clothes, and come back downstairs and start over again. Yeah, that's me, Gabe, honey. I be looking over that fence. I'm trying to tell you. My name is Mrs. Kravitz.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Psychology.
Oh wow. Wow, that's you good. She good, quick, y'all. She quick. She good with it. Which
Well,
characteristics do you think you inherited from your parents?
mm, being too blunt.
Being blunt,
Hmm.
good one. So tell me this: what do you love most about yourself?
That I have a heart of gold.
Oh, okay,
Very genuine, very loving, very compassionate.
okay. Do you enjoy networking?
I do. I
Yeah.
do. With the right people.
What was your very first job?
I had two, to be honest with you. I worked at the hospital and I worked at Bilo, a grocery store. I was a cashier at the grocery store.
Okay. Do you like to collect anything?
I collect shot glasses.
Shot glasses.
Yeah, I love shot glasses.
What is a compliment you receive most often?
How loyal I am.
What's the last movie you watched?
Uh, Black Panther 2.
What's one thing your loved ones would be surprised to learn about you now?
Hmm. One thing that they would be surprised. I don't know. I can say you got me with that one. I don't know.
Do you want me to say it again? Maybe it'll come to you.
Let's come back to that one. Put a star by it.
Okay, put a star by it.
Gabe, you right. I do. I be on my porch in my bonnet and my robe, but I have clothes on up under there, my house clothes. So yeah, I have my bonnet on, looking down the street, trying to figure out what's going on. Don't make me walk down there. But the way we do it, it's a couple of us that live right here in the area, and we all got each other phone numbers. So if something go down away from it, they sending texts. Hey, this going on. This going on. Okay, I'm on my way.
So you consider yourself to be that nosy neighbor then, right?
I am, but I'm not. I would say I'm nosy because I can tell you what happened from front to backwards.
Okay.
But being that nosy neighbor, I just sit on my porch and I can literally see stuff to be going on. But it doesn't be a lot to go on in my neighborhood. Let's kind of clear that because I live in a subdivision, but it's huge, but it's quiet down here. You don't get a lot of drama and fights, and you don't see none of that. But I have neighbors where they might leave their garage open, or they might leave something on the porch, and they'll call me and say, are you home? Because they all know I work from home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am that nosy neighbor. I'm her.
Okay. Just a question. That's all.
Hey, I'm with it. Hey, no shame in my game.
What do you like to do for enjoyment?
Travel.
Wow. Do you recharge by being around other people or by spending time alone?
Spending time by myself.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're good.
All righty then. That's all right. When my questions come up, ain't no pleading, no fifth.
She didn't plead the fifth, y'all, like we did. We did the same thing. We didn't plead no fifth.
Mm-mm.
So that was great.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I can't speak for a lot of people. I know a lot of people. Well, this YouTube, I ain't gonna tell this, and I ain't gonna tell that. I don't really care.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't really care. I'm gonna just be honest. For the most part, I feel I'm transparent, and I feel that my story or my trials or tribulations, like I said before, can help the next person. Somebody might not know how to say XYZ, but for me to just be blunt and open with it. I can't with you, twin. Twin talking about porches with an S on it. Yeah, I got a front and a back porch. And I like both of them. Got furniture on both of them. Outdoor furniture. I mean, comfortable furniture at that. So I can sit out there for hours. Okay, he said, go back to that question, Deshaun, you put a star by. What question? What were we talking about? I can't remember what it was. Gabe, it sounds like to me you a little nosy right now.
Was it one thing your loved ones would be surprised to learn about you now? Was it that one?
Yeah, that's it. What would my loved ones be surprised to know about me now? I would say some of my family members would be surprised that I'm not struggling.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad to say, but I can honestly say, I have some family members that somebody's always doing something for me, whether it be, at one point I was the pay over somebody's disability check. And it was said that I was just using that family member to pay my car payment.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally, I took myself off of that person's account, and it wasn't because of what was being said. It was just other stuff going on. But I fired myself, and I still had my car at the time, the car that I had at the time. So I'm like, okay, so what's what you got to say now? Okay, am I still living off that person's check and I ain't even over it no more? Is that how I'm paying my bills? But then when I turned around and bought a 2019, in 2019, it was like, okay, I'm not over that person's check no more. So how did I buy this? It's sad that your family can be your biggest enemy. And all of us go through where we have family members that just hate on us for no reason. You
No
know,
reason.
yep. When I built my house, that was one thing. Oh, she does. Oh, she did. No, my husband built my house. It is what it is. We are one.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that's one of the biggest things I can say that, if they knew the truth about where I am now, they'd be like, well, damn, she doing good. I am. I don't floss it. I don't, claim it or none of that. I am who I am. I don't let the money make me, like they say, the how do they put it? The love of money is the root of all evil.
Mm-hmm.
How open how open you are on YouTube. Um, what do you mean by that, Pete?
I think he was saying he loved how open you are on
Oh,
it.
you okay? Gotcha. That's what I was kind of taking from it, but yeah, I mean, everybody can pretend, and a lot of people do pretend on this app. You know, on Facebook. Now, Facebook is just hilarious with it because especially when you see people that you know in real life, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like I call it Facebook faking. I'm like, now, dude, I know you in real life. Even the females, I know you in real life. But carry on. I don't have time. I don't have time to pretend, and I can't remember a lie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather just tell you the truth and be upfront with you because it's a lot of people that they such compulsive liars they forget. And see, I'm that one that I pay attention to detail. Deshaun can attest to that. When I hear that lighter flicking, yeah, I attest to that. I pay attention to everything. I've learned to heighten my senses by paying attention to what people say, what they do, and see if they coincide together. I don't have time to pretend. I just don't. I enjoy being on here, but I like to have the real life conversations, because you never know who's in the bushes listening, and they might have said, "Well, damn, she went through what I went through."
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people say this YouTube. It is, but at the same token, I've been on this app since 2010, not 2020, 2019, 2018, 2010. And I've never seen it get to the point of, all the stuff that's going on right now. I've never seen it. And it blows my mind. But at the same token, I go to I hop around, but I have a variety of things that I like to watch. Um, I learn a lot from a lot of the different channels. I love some of the hair reviews, because I'm good at changing my hair a lot. You know, that's my thing. But Pete, I don't know no other way to be. I really don't. I am like this in real life, literally. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, that was deep.
I try to be, but not always as much as, people. It's a lot of people that say I need my own. I have a channel, but I've never went live or did anything. I enjoy being here. I don't, I come up when Deshaun opens up the panel, and that's the only reason I come up. Other than that, I'm not gonna get up here and say, I need you to open your panel up so I can talk. No, I love the open discussions,
I
literally.
will. I will though.
I
Tell
know. Exactly. But no, Gabe, I don't want a channel like that. But I post other people's stuff on my community wall. Videos that I watch sometimes, but like me, I'm scared to go live. Well, Pete, I'm not really scared to go live because I could literally come up with some topics, but I would rather talk to Deshaun about it in the background and see what he thinks because I'm one of those ones. I like to get a male and a female's point of view of everything. That's just me.
solid.
But like I say, I've been on here since 2010, so I look at a lot of different people's and see how long they've been on YouTube. Watch the videos that they have of themselves and what they post. Thank you, Pete. I've always heard that I'm country as I'll get out. My voice is starting to come back to me, but yeah, I get that all the time. I think that's why Deshaun be wanting me to come up here too.
I done got used to it. I done got used to it.
Yeah. See, I was that one that I love to hear Sweet Sweet come up. See that when I be in the bushes, I really used to love to hear her talk. It
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just something about her voice and how she explains what she's explaining. But I be in the bush, I'm like, go ahead, girl.
We all we all have something that we've been through and we all attach to what we say. We
Right.
listen. So that's what it is. And that's what coffee time about and for, you know.
But good spirits attract good spirits as well. And
Yeah.
then you'll have those that try to tear you down or say this and say that. But when you become a strong unit, it doesn't matter. They're gonna band together regardless.
Hmm.
And it's not about telling people, grown people what they can and can't do. It's just okay, what we stand for.
Hmm.
Yeah, Pete, I see a lot of people just post stuff and they won't, speak on live. And I get that too. Um, that's why a lot of times I just share videos. It works for me. Maybe one day, Pete. One day. I see how these YouTube streets be tripping. I am no. I just stay right here. I'm good. Deshaun smoking good over his 7 blunts rolled over there. He hides here. He might be knowing him. Ain't no telling.
Yeah, I keep plenty of green, Gabe. That's one thing I'm gonna have enough of green. I like to smoke.
Oh. T, you got that southern warm and fuzzy voice, and my family a little country too. I get that a lot, twin. I do. I think I love to hear Insane talk more than anybody though.
Hmm.
I love me some Geechies. I'm just saying they some good hearted people, literally. But I love to hear them talk. Don't make them mad. They get mad, man. You can't understand a word they say. They fussing at you. All you can do is just look at them and be like, okay.
Gabe say me too. I love to smoke, bro. Already, Gabe. So you already know what it is in Vegas, man. We hitting them dispensaries. We gonna put something in the wind.
Look at Brandon. Look at Brandon. That's what's up, Brandon. I like that.
Already, Brandon. Already.
He say
Real
he ain't
talk.
gonna troll you today. he
Yeah.
coming back, but he just ain't gonna troll you today.
Brandon from over there by each other though. Brandon from the neck too. What y'all call it? Naptown? Naptown.
Naptown. He said that early morning blunt is the best. Okay, with y'all. I tell you, the last time I did smoke, I got laced. I ain't smoked ever since.
Dang, you got laced.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Me and one of my homeboys, we was in college, and we used to meet every day on the hill on a picnic table and sit and smoke. And this one, but usually I'd see him roll, but this one particular day, I didn't see him roll it. Man, I don't know what the hell I was laced with, but I slept about 2 days straight. I was so paranoid, and I ain't never felt like that. And I had been smoking for years. After that, I was like, "Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap." I
that's
was
enough.
done. I was done.
Is that where Georgia Peach from? He said Pete say is that where Georgia Peach from?
Who is Georgia Pete?
I don't know either.
I don't get that, Pete. Are you asking about a person, Georgia Peach? I don't. I'm confused. Help me out there, sir. Help me out. The women.
Is that
I still don't get what you're saying, Pete. I think you ought to type the question again fully, and then maybe I can kind of get what you're saying. Do I have a duplicate? I don't know.
OMG? Kitty, what you OMG for? Oh your God. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's where the Georgia peaches come from. I'm not from Georgia, but yeah, that's where that phrase comes from.
The Georgia Peach.
Hmm. But I'm not from Georgia. Hey, Erica
What's up?
Fresh.
What's up, Erica? Erica say she in the bushes.
That's what's up, Erica. My data service. So what you got planned for the rest of the day?
Me
Oh, that's what Kitty was talking about. I'm sorry, Deshaun. Yeah, I got laced. I did. But I was 19 at the time. Yeah. Had no clue what was going on, but I knew after the fact, I knew what was what. And I never smoked with him again. And I literally got to the point to where I stopped dealing with him. I can't say that he did it on purpose, but I mean, because we were real cool. Wasn't no, it was strictly platonic. But yeah, after that, I literally stopped smoking. I used to do it every day before I went to psychology class. Every day. I was done. Not much, Erica. I just got went through a questionnaire. Where are you from, T? And yes, you have that voice for YouTube. I'm from South Carolina. I was born and raised here, but I've lived in a lot of different places. But, you know, what brought me back to South Carolina was my dad had got sick. So I came back home to take care of him. So I've been here ever since. Oh, yeah, wrong for that. Refresh. Oh, Deshaun, that's right. Wait a minute. She said, "Have you ever tried edibles?" I haven't.
Nope.
I haven't. I've heard a lot of people talk about them. Even my Canadian friends now, they when they cross the border, they go get them when they head back to Canada. But no, I've never tried them.
Me either.
Did you confront him about? Hmm? What you mean, Kitty? Talking to Deshaun, or you talk? Oh, you talking about the guy? Yeah, I confronted him after I came back to myself. Oh yeah, he admitted it. He admitted it.
Wow.
We was just done with each other. Well, he wasn't done with me, but I was done with him. But I let it be known that that's something you ask somebody, you talk to somebody about. You don't just do it. You never
Erica,
know what kind of effect it might have on them, huh?
Erica say she eat gummies and she smoke.
She said, and I get high, high. That's what's up, Erica.
I ain't done the edibles. I don't want it.
They say they good.
Yeah,
Literally.
I'm just saying
Okay.
me. Mm-mm.
I take your word for it. Erica blowing the gas. I hear you, Erica. Me and Erica gonna smoke some moon rock. All right, did y'all? Hell yeah, I get real high. Okay, Erica. Oh, y'all is hell.
Yeah, that bull rock gonna take you right there.
I'm scared to try them. So many bad stories. Well, I think, Kitty, you have to do, some things if you want to try it, it's up to you. But some things you can't worry about what other people say their experiences were because everybody's gonna react to it different. I remember Erica saying she didn't know how to roll up. I know how to roll too. I just don't indulge in it no more. Erica said he has D Jones. We gonna get high together. I
Already.
can't with y'all.
I'm in there smoking. I'm right there with y'all. Don't
Mm,
leave me out.
please don't leave him out. Just make sure y'all bring the lighters though. How about that? Y'all make sure y'all bring the lighters so he can get high with y'all. Because if y'all depend on him for the lighters, y'all gonna have a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride you about that, Deshaun. Eventually I'll let up.
It's cool.
Okay, that one worked. I don't think I have a duplicate though. That's 1-1. That ain't my data service though. What's up, Same Gang? I know how to roll up, just not as good as y'all. Okay, 11:11. Oh, well, maybe that's what my issue is. Fresh. Okay, 140. Shit, I'm paid already. Okay, I'm done. I'm over it. $15. Go ahead and send the email. Bring a pack of Bics.
I'm talking about like this.
D. Jones, pack a couple, but not on purpose. I know, right? Just put them in your carry. I mean, in your put them in your suitcase to go under the plane. Have to be careful with it because sometimes it depends on what airport you at. They'll give you a hard time about lighters.
You just gotta put it. I put mine going under the plane.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem.
Why are you logging into that, Tony? I don't know. He's D. Jones said, Kitty, you gonna get high too? Kitty said, D. Jones, no, I'm not. Insane in the membrane.
What up? What up, insane? What's good?
He's just insane, got no brain. Let's see, forward. So, Deshaun, do you have any regrets? Mm-hmm. He's always losing the lighters and he's by himself. No, kid, it don't be that he lose them, sweetheart. It be that he has them cheap ones and he has to flick them 4 and 5 times. You know, them kind you have to hit on the desk or hit on the table just to get it to, get any kind of flame going. Yeah. I keep telling him Bic is the way to go. He need to go to Walmart and get him a pack of them and he would be good. That way you can put one in every room so you can't go wrong.
They say on the way to Charlotte for the Panthers and Steelers game tomorrow. That's what's up.
Oh, okay. One of my homeboys was supposed to be going. I think they staying in Charlotte tonight. And they're a Steelers fan. Yeah. I catch
Who
hell
y'all
from
think will
them.
win?
I'm gonna say the Steelers.
The
Bad as I
Steelers.
don't want to admit that, I think the Steelers gonna win it.
I wonder who's gonna end up in the last in the Super Bowl this year. I think Philly. I think Philly
I
got a
think
chance.
Philly too. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Philly and what you say? Philly and the 49ers?
No, I don't think the 49ers. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure.
It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna see. You think the Cowboys gonna let me? That's what you want to say. You want to say Cowboys? I
Oh,
forgot.
I would love to see them go.
Yeah. This Texas team, but at the same time, I got to hear that from all my people. That's all they do is stress that. How about them Cowboys?
How
Tag me,
about them boys?
tag me, and all kind of stuff. All that, man. I got to hear that a lot. And things like Chiefs and Eagles. They can't be it. Chiefs and Eagles. That's a good one. I think Philly too. I
I
think Philly.
definitely think Philly.
Yeah, I think Philly too.
Excuse me. Deshaun, when the last time you were in a relationship? A serious relationship? I'm gonna show my hand just a little bit, but I'm not gonna show it too much.
So I'm
Cause I'm gonna need y'all guys on the panel. I got some questions, some real questions.
a real serious. When you say a serious relationship,
A serious relationship.
like for a length of
Mm,
time
yeah, a length of time that you were actually into.
that I was into.
Tell them again, Erica. Tell them to come on out the bushes. Yeah, a relationship that you were really into her, you were really feeling her, she was feeling you, and you know everything was vibing at the moment.
I've only been with like I have two kids brothers, right? But I've only been with like my first baby mama. She was like we've been on and off for you know maybe 4 or 5 different times out of raising our kids or whatever.
Uh huh.
And I would say that was the longest and the serious one that I just really just experienced as a long term relationship, you know.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I would definitely say that one.
Okay, so I just asked my husband who did he think about the Super Bowl. He says Kansas City and San Francisco.
Kansas City and San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he left Eagles out.
Mm-hmm. Now this is a sports fan that follow all that stuff. I mean, literally all the teams he follow them. But he say he
Mhm.
thinks that Kansas City and San Francisco gonna make it.
Okay.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Anything
Even the
else?
best of them have been wrong.
What else, T?
What other questions I have?
No, I
Um,
said you giving them. You going we know you're trying to ask these questions tomorrow. She want a man's panel up here.
who all will be willing to come tomorrow? I know
Meaning
it's Sunday
what
and
she say?
we know
Meaning
you
not
got
a
to be
one
here.
night. Meaning not a one night stand. No, I answered the question over a long term. It wasn't over no one night stand.
Meaning not a one night stand. I
Yeah,
can't with you, Erica.
I have. I didn't have one night stands like that. No, no.
Me either. I've had one in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay, and I had my 2 cups of coffee now. Hmm. But yeah, I think we ought to see who would participate. Men, I need some point of views. It's not anything
I answered.
outrageous.
I
I
just
just want to
answered
know.
one. I just answered one for y'all. I took one for the team.
Yeah, Deshaun took one for the team, but I just really want to ask some real questions. Like I say, me and one of my homeboys had this actual conversation. I do have male friends. My husband knows it. Um, I work with a lot of semi-pro basketball, football teams, so I deal with a lot of men on a regular basis. He knows it. You know, no big deal. He knows he has no reason to be insecure. So he has that I don't give a fuck attitude. I don't care. Have fun. But he does have boundaries, but his boundaries are for me because he can't control what another man does. But I have boundaries. We've talked about it. We have an understanding about it. But I need y'all guys to let me know who's gonna participate. I'm being dead serious.
That's one question. They wondering like, damn, that question there. What the other? Insane to be up here and he'll pull up. He want
Yeah, I know Insane to pull up. I definitely need D Jones to pull up.
D Jones.
Definitely.
He'll pull up if he know about it.
I definitely need him to pull up. I promise
Anything
you, it's
else?
nothing it's nothing crazy, guys. It's a question. They're questions from a female perspective, wanting to understand the male's perspective of it. But it's nothing outrageous or anything like that. Like I say, I've had a conversation with a couple of my homeboys, and they actually gave me theirs.
Insane say when.
Um, I thought you said tomorrow. I don't know. You have to ask Deshaun. I'm open
Yeah.
whenever, however. I'm
Whenever,
always here.
whenever, whenever y'all ready, you know, I'm ready whenever.
See, all of them needs to.
She's saying
What?
all of us men need to be up here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm dead serious. It's just some questions that I want to ask, and I just want to get random guys' point of view, um, and the way they look at it. That's all.
Yeah, they ran yesterday and left me up here.
Yeah, and I was just asking. I mean, it wasn't even no crazy questions I was asking. I'm like, y'all gonna run from that? Come on now, real men stand 10 toes down, and they answer whatever the hell you ask them. They don't care.
They took off of me.
Okay, I was going to the back porch, but it's a little too cool back there. The sun don't went to the front. I can't sit out there right now.
Oh
He
yeah,
say I
Pete,
paid
yeah, Pete
25
paid
tonight.
25.
No,
Yeah,
come on,
last
Pete.
time Pete paid 25 last time.
Come on, Pete. Don't act like that. We need some participation here.
Oh, he
Did
say
you?
but we
He
had
had to
to
work last time. So do you got? Oh, damn it! Trying to pick up a box. I hit my darn hand. Are you gonna be working tomorrow, Pete? Damn, that hurt.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I
same
know
game.
Insane and D Jones and Same Game will pull up, right? I
Yeah,
promise y'all, it's gonna be a real interesting, good conversation. I promise. It might be a little kind of explicit, just a little bit. Like it is 18 or older. I will say that.
yeah, we gonna be waiting.
Kitty said, yes, because I'm trying to see something. I know that's right, Kitty. I'm gonna make sure you see it. In 3 years, I've never been on a live. Come on, Pete. Stop acting like that. Take you a drink and then say, okay, I'm ready. Drink some of that liquid courage and say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready. I know, Gigi. I was laughing too when I read Kitty's comment. So okay. Wait a minute. Let me see what the schedule
Yeah,
like
man
tomorrow.
say he don't mind. He don't mind. He with that.
My homeboys are retarded. You know what? You know how you can do afterpay and afterpay, Sizzle, Carlana, and all. You know how they have that pay in fours or whatever. They don't be wanting to sign up for the damn accounts themselves, so they'll send me what they want and say, can you afterpay this for me? Y'all about retarded. Okay, Pete. So I'm gonna look for you tomorrow. Oh, you don't drink. Okay. Well, you can have your a glass of cranberry juice, and we just want you to pull up. Okay. Insane say he don't mind the conversation. I know you don't, Insane. I know you don't. I'm definitely wanting to hear that Geechee voice with some of these questions. I definitely want to hear that. This is gonna be a tribute to the women. Take it, take it, take it. You gonna be working tomorrow?
For me?
No, Pete said he off Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. What time do you go in, Pete? I have some sexual questions. That's what I'm talking about, kitty. I'm with you. I promise you. Hopefully, I touch on some of them.
Yeah, I just said it. So, what
I
kind of
said
questions
some
you
of them.
saying it is?
Okay. I
Okay.
said some of them are kind of.
Okay.
Oh, now Kitty asking questions. 3 to 11. You say you work 3 to 11.
Insane. Insane.
How
Say
about
y'all here. It's cool though.
he say we hell? Kitty says she wants to ask some sexual questions. Okay. Let's set how about 12? Because the first game don't start to 1. So how about 12? Pete don't have to be to work to 3. What you say, Deshaun?
Shoot, I'm good. Just to go whatever y'all want to do. I ain't tripping. I'm here. Gigi, you crazy. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Gabe tripped us out with that, boy. We couldn't do nothing but.
What happened?
I was talking about yesterday. You don't see Gigi comment.
Let my boy live, Gigi.
No, Gigi. What Gigi said. This one. I peeped
Don't
it.
let Gabe ask questions. He might ask everybody what they body counted. No. The guys aren't asking Gigi. It's me. I want to get the male perspective on a couple of things. No.
It's
But that
not
is
no.
a good one, though.
Get it correct. It's not no girls thing or you. You get it. Let everybody know clearly what it is. You asking the questions or what?
Say that again. I'm sorry, Deshaun. Somebody was texting me. Say that again.
Okay. Are you asking the questions or is it all the ladies?
No, it's me.
It's you.
It's
Okay.
me. These are questions I have from a male's that I want to get answers from a male's perspective.
Okay. Cool. Just curious. That's all. That way the males will know.
No worries. Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries. This is not a guys versus girls thing. It's just some questions I'm just curious about. since we have so many men from all walks of life and different perspectives, I just want to understand the questions I have. I want to be able to get it from different male perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
I had a homeboy call me the other day, and he locked up, and he had just told me somebody had just got killed in there. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I tell you, if it ain't happening on the streets, it's happening in the jailhouses too over dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy out here now. That's for sure. But I will, Deshaun, let me ask you this. Okay. Um, no, I can't ask you. I'll ask you tomorrow.
Okay.
See, my questions just be because my mind, I had a type of mind that my mind just wanders. It's on a psychological aspect, and I just be wondering different things. And a lot of these questions that I ask my husband too. So I like to hear different perspectives, especially when it comes to men, because men don't open up as much as women do. But if you talk to them and they feel comfortable talking to you, they'll tell you whatever you want to know. And a lot of people, yeah, that took me out too, Kitty. When he said that, I said, "Oh Lord," I was on mute. I said, "What the hell are you thinking?" In front of everybody. It'd been different if y'all was talking behind the scenes and you said, "What's your body count?" The hell? Who does that?
Somebody, people that smoke weed, so they can say anything, you know.
Exactly, and that's why I said
You
I'll give him a
just
pass.
never know somebody response that smoke.
Yeah,
You just never know they response.
literally,
Yeah.
literally, Deshaun, you are 100% right. Because I'm like, I get it. I give him a pass because they minds be in wandering around. So you liable to get anything from a person that smoke every day. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why I'm with D Jones on that. Gigi, let my boy live. Pete said the Sunday works. Okay, so we're gonna say, does everybody agree on 12? We'll say 12 your time, because that'll be
Yeah,
one
simple.
my time. So no, trying to think. Cause see, I'm an hour ahead of you.
Y'all want to do it during the daytime or not? Or evening?
Pete said he worked 3 to 11.
Oh, 3 to 11. Oh yeah, about 12. Then that'd be good for Pete.
Don't let Gabe ask questions. He might ask everybody what they body count. Oh, that was old message. I was at the bottom.
I don't
T,
know. Is everybody gonna be up by 12?
Miss T, is you going to ask our questions? If you, yeah, I can. If
See,
you
that's
get them,
what we
if
need.
if you get them to me, it might not be in the same verbiage that you use it in, because sometimes it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with males. And I'm telling you, a lot of my homeboys, they treat me like one of the boys. I be knowing about females' body counts. I be looking at it like, damn. And that's because the homeboys done told me. Ride or die. West Coast time, they 3 hours behind. We don't want to do it too early, Pete. So you'll still have time if we do it at 12 our time. But oh damn, that'll be early for you. I don't know. Deshauna have to figure out the time for you. I'm available all time, so it don't matter to me. Just tell me what time to be there and where to be, and I'll be there. No, I'm gonna go sit and write these questions
If
down
we
so I can word them right.
if we do it at 12 my time, it's gonna be 8. It's gonna be 10 peak time. They 2 hours behind us.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
2 hours behind you, 3 behind me, but that'll work. Does that work for you, Pete?
Early in the morning like that, 10.
Oh, that's right. You will be at the game, insane. Yeah, D Jones. He from Cali. Okay, so I don't know, Deshaun. Insane. What time your game start? The game you going to? What time it start? Or maybe we can do it on Monday. I mean, I don't know. It'd be good to have as many meals as possible. Oh Lord, I think my neighbors are playing Christmas music. I think that's what I hear. Got it loud too. It's inside the house and I can hear it. Goodness. They over there getting lit. They get lit every day. But they drinkers. Kitty said she bringing her popcorn. Yeah, y'all bring y'all popcorn. It's definitely gonna be worth it. That's why we trying to figure out a time that we can have the men to pull up. Oh goodness. Getting louder and louder. What you doing over there, Deshaun?
Hey, I'm busy right now. Hold it down real quick.
Okay. I want everybody that want to participate. I want them to participate. Dead serious. And for the females, I promise y'all the questions be questions that you probably have thought. You just hadn't, had those conversations, but I guarantee you that it's definitely gonna be questions that y'all have wondered before, at least once in your life. You can hear the music. Yeah. They done turned it off now. Or they going to the next song one. It's an older white couple. When I tell y'all they be getting lit, they get lit. Don't let the like when the pool is open. We got a big pool right up the street. It's walking distance from my house. When I tell y'all they go to the pool, they be lit. And they go with their cups in their hand and a cooler. I know it be in their cooler. Oh, it's another song now, Erica. Gigi says she gonna be in the front row. Me too, Gigi. I'm sure Philly will pull up on it too. We just gotta come up with a time that we can get the most guys to participate. I know everybody have, their own life and stuff going on. But I definitely think it'll be a very interesting conversation. You know, not serious, but inquiring minds want to know. I'm gonna be y'all inquiring mind. Don't worry, I'm gonna get y'all too. Erica, Kitty, Gigi, Pumpkin. Well, Pumpkin's already out there with hers. Let's see. Fall on your knees. The angels' voices. Yeah, they is really over there getting toasted. Can you hear that, Erica? I can't remember. I think it was Gabe that said TB outside with her robe and her bonnet on. I got it on now. My robe and my bonnet. Got on house clothes though, but it's a little nippy out here, so I had to put some on my arms. The sun helping a little bit. It's a little warm, but oh, that's a different style of Mercedes. It look more like a Nissan. You say Phil it gonna be y'all captain? Yeah, I think Philly enjoyed the conversation too. Just some of the questions that some women have when it comes to a male perspective. But these same questions I ask a lot too. Yeah, I'll be looking for you, Erica. Hey, Alex. Good. How are you? That's my neighbor that always leave their garage up, and they'll text me and say, "Can you tell me if I left my garage open?" That's what's up, Erica. That's my next car, a Mercedes SUV. That's what's up, Insane. I just don't like the maintenance on them. I wanted me a Range Rover, the smaller version with the panoramic sunroof. We looked it up. It was like 90,000. I said, not. We seen the exact one that I wanted to buy. Not for no 90,000. I couldn't see it. Insane going to a game, Erica. I mean Pete. So we're trying to find the time that we can get everybody to be able to pull up. He going to a football game. The game he going to starts at 1 o'clock. So yeah, Philly is crazy, Erica. It's a lot of kids out today. I can hear them. I can't see them, but I can hear them. It usually quiet around this time. Don't nobody be outside. They out today. Hey Erica, did you catch the first part of our conversation? The start of the live when we were talking about the regrets, the actual topic. Yeah, you're right, Pete. Philly is definitely far from shy. And that's what's up, insane. That's what you're supposed to do. See, I think a lot of people get the situation mixed up when people go and buy, you work hard, why not have what you want? I sit at home, I work from home, but I work hard. I'm just trying to get these boys through school. Once I get them through school, ain't no telling what I might buy. I do know we're gonna build another house. I know that. Give this one to the boys. Some child out here, and I can't see him, but I can hear him. Erica, I'm finna go in the house because that wind ain't playing. Good Lord. Whew. Yeah, somebody child, Erica. I don't know who. Block out some of this light. I'm out, but I'm a cam up tonight. Fuck y'all haters. Okay, Brandon. So you say you gonna pull up to the panel too, Brandon? We ain't gonna ask you to show your teeth. I got my nose running too. Oh boy. Let's see what's going on in the world. I'll come back to that. Erica, you been in the streets today? Or you just been chilling? Oh Lord. Go ahead and put some of these notifications on. Got some lives coming up today. No, I'm sorry. I just got back from doing all of my Christmas shopping. Girl, I'm tired. I know. What you get me, Erica? Let's see. Yeah, it's very windy over here too. Yeah, that wind ain't no joke, especially when it's cold. Like I say, I can deal with the spring wind and the fall wind, but I can even deal with the summer wind. But when it comes to that winter, oof, I'm like, I can't feel this. It's too much. See. Has everybody? Okay, I'm joining the panel tonight. If Deshaun on live might be in the club, raw footage, they say. Okay. You don't see Brandon's comments? Can everybody see Brandon's comments? Erica says she can't see them. Yes, Pete, I do. Um, he's another one, besides the boys that have Christmas all year round. So it's like, what do you buy somebody that has everything? He's one of those ones. He collects, he loves cologne. He's a cologne wearer. So he loves cologne, literally. But all the newest brands that's out that he like, we've already got them. So I be asking what is something that you want to have, but I think he be playing on my emotions. He always say me. You already got that. But I've been thinking of what I was gonna get him. I like to. I'm that type of person. I like to buy gifts that are meaningful. Not just buying a gift or if that's the case, I just get him a gift card. But I like to buy stuff that actually have meaning. Oh, you can't see him either. I have to get Deshaun to check because somebody might have blocked him. Because I can see his comments. Let's see. Let me go up here and see if I see it on the main screen. Let's see. Uh, it was after Pete's comment. Let me see. Somebody done blocked him. Oh, you can see it inside. You can see his comments. D. Jones said he can't see them either. And I'm looking in the regular chat on my computer. I don't see him either. But I'm matching it up to what I can see from being on the panel. I can actually see him. Somebody had to block him for his comments not to be showing up because I don't see him at all in the main comment in the main chat. I don't see him, but see, I can see the comments from up here. Even people that's blocked, I can see them. We'll get Deshaun to check it out and see. Brandon, that's messed up. Somebody hating on you, man. That's messed up. But I did notice that you can click on people. I see him. I don't understand why no one else can't. I don't know, Insane, because I can see his comments too. I just can't see him like I'm looking at it on the computer. On the computer, I don't see none of his comments, but on my phone, I can see him up here. He might have us blocked. Mm. We're gonna have to ask him, D. Jones. Cause I don't know why he would block Erica. I ain't gonna say why he would block any of y'all, but Gigi, can you see Brandon's comments? Yeah, it is, Pete. Gigi, you still here? You say he, oh, there go Brandon. Sick of these behind the camera holes. Oh, Lord, Brandon, what's going on? Brandon, do you have any of the people in the chat blocked from you? Did you block any from, from them seeing? You can't see him either, Gigi? Now, see, I know Brandon wouldn't block. He wouldn't block Gigi, but she said she can't see him either. So you saw, Insane, you saw what he just posted? See, I'm looking in the chat on my computer. I don't see his comments, but looking at it from the panel, I can see his comments. That is weird. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Yeah, we'll have to get Deshaun to pull it up and see. Excuse me, if he blocked. That's weird. Only me and Insane can see him. Sick of these behind the camera holes. Exactly, he did. That is exactly what he just wrote. I don't know. That's weird. Erica, I had missed one of your comments. Where did it go? Let me go back up. I think I was outside and I didn't see it. Was something about 8. Okay, there it go. EST, I've been in the streets. Oh, you had been in the streets since 8:30. 8:30 this morning? Girl, I rolled over at 8:30. I didn't get up to 9. Yeah, Gigi said no. So you're not the only one can't see him. Brandon, what you talking about? What done happened? If Insane see you, don't one block him. All right, Pete, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm on my phone and I still don't see him. Yeah, I see him on my phone because I'm reading the chat from the panel, so I can see everything that's being typed, but looking at it on the computer, I can't see it. Brandon, did you block me from seeing your comments? You might need to go look and see if you blocked anybody. Funny, I never time or block anyone. Don't know how. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Pete. But you notice what I did learn? When you click on people's name in other people's chat or whatever, you can hit the block button. I don't know if that's blocking them from seeing you. I know it's not blocking them if you're not a moderator in somebody else's chat, but I've clicked on it to retract, like clicked on my own comment to try to retract it and accidentally click on somebody else's name and I can see where it says block or report, but I ain't never tried it. I have seen the options though. Excuse me. Let me look on my phone. Yeah, Gigi know all about it. She can't block Gabe. She can't block Gabe no more though. Gabe said he gonna wear his wrench proudly. So he gonna take care of his wrench. He don't care what nobody else do. So what y'all want to talk about now while we waiting on Deshaun to come back? No topics? I know Miss Renee told me she was coming down today. I guess I need to get up and put some clothes on, just in case she hit me when she do. Gigi said I'm mostly a timeout person. We need them people in the back in the bushes to check in. Pop out and say something. How about that? You bet they're watching, trying to figure out what's going on. You're a little late to the party, but you can pop out and say hello. How about that? A lot of couples don't share gifts. Why do you think that is? Oh, Kitty say she see Brandon comments too. That's weird. Pete, why do you think that is? I tell you the main time that I can say that me and my husband share gifts is usually like Valentine's Day. I got into this habit of buying the different kind of stuffed animals that sing and dance, and they always got a song with it. Now he has a collection of those that I bought him. I started it and I thought it was kind of cute, and he enjoys it. So, but for Christmas, usually Christmas we're not in the country, so it's like this is the first year we've been in the country since the virus, since we were on lockdown. But normally we go out of the country, so that kind of be our gift to each other. Plus, our anniversary is coming up, so that's usually we try to run all that together. Kitty says, "Has anyone finished Christmas shopping? Have you, Kitty, finished Christmas shopping?" Pete, I had heard a conversation the other day. I don't know, remember whose channel it was on, but I heard a conversation the other day, and it was about a couple. What were they saying? I think the couple had been married for like 25 years, and someone asked the woman how did they stay together so long. How did they make it to still be together at 25 years and still invested in each other. I think, to me personally, I think communication helps with that. Clear, effective communication. Let me stress that. But I think too, with the conversations, it I guess for me, I think we've been married 10 plus years. So I think for us, it's I think how do I want to put this? not falling out of love at the same time. And what I mean by that is, it's like you love a person and you love them dearly, but they do stuff that piss you off. So it's not that I'm not in love with them. It's just I don't love you at the moment. I'm a little aggravated with you right now, and I think it goes back and forth. A lot of marriages stay that I've seen. Some of the people that's around me that have been married for so long is that they learn to talk about things before it get to the point of where, okay, I'm just sick of this. For me, we learned to laugh together. Can I speed it up still on the same sentence? Ain't I? Don't get blocked today, okay? We already talking about people getting blocked. You don't like it, just like you came in, you can go back out. How about that? Today ain't today, and then tomorrow ain't looking too good either. Well, Pete, I think too, me and my husband don't argue. We've never, I mean, we have disagreements, but we agree to disagree, because again, it goes back to the upbringing. We were raised in two totally different environments. Um, that plays a factor. But when you learn to communicate with one another, on a effective level to where both parties are being heard, it makes a difference, and you don't stress the fact that, oh, okay, we can't communicate, because communication plays a big factor in it. I'm a strong believer in, and that's not just in my marriage, but even with friends. I want to have a effective communication with them, so it's not a misunderstanding. I'm gonna tell you another way where I see people fall out is because they communicating through texting. Texting's the new wave, so they text, and you can misconstrue anything through a text. So when I feel we having, a conversation and I feel it's gonna be a misunderstanding, I'll pick up the phone and call. Or I say, let's meet up so we can talk. I'm never gonna have a conversation through a text message where I feel that, now I need to hear your voice. I need us to be able to talk about whatever it is that's going on versus us sitting here texting about it. And that's where a lot of relationships go wrong, because they having these long drawn out theses they writing versus just picking up the phone. I can understand if we can't talk at the moment, you're working, you're busy, whatever the case may be. Let's just hold off on the conversation. Oh, you want to come to the panel, Kitty? But Pete, I heard a old couple that had been married for 65 years. And I took to heart what the husband said. It wasn't even the wife that said it. It was the husband that said it. And he literally said the reason they had been married for 65 years was their communication, and they never fell out of love at the same time. Yeah. Erica, why don't you pull up? How about that? Pete, are you married? In a committed relationship? Yeah, only he can do it. I don't know where he is right now. He said he was taking care of something. He'd be right back. It was also funny. I was tripping. I was again out here in these YouTube streets, and I heard somebody say, "Well, I don't know how relationships, how people keep in relationships, and they be on YouTube all the time." I work all the time. My husband work all the time, but when we spending time together, we spending time together. Oh, they can't hit the link. Well, even if they hit the link, they would be in the back. Deshaun took the link off. Okay. He didn't pin it. We have to get him to pin it back up there when he come back. Let me hit him up right quick. Oh, he just put the link right there, y'all. So he'll probably pull you up if you hit the link. He just put it up there. I guess since we ain't got a lot of drama going on today, you see the chatter go up and down. I've been watching the numbers. It was up when we were just having a conversation. Now it done went back down. I'm gonna take a nap, y'all. Okay, Erica, you been out since 8:30 this morning. I'd be wanting to take a nap too. I think that's why I slept in today. Because normally I'm up with the chickens. You too, Erica. Be looking for that post when he pin it. Get notified when we get ready to have that conversation. Pete said, "Can he take a nap with you, Erica?" Uh-oh, Pete. She said, "Come on." Now, Erica, you know Philly probably back there in the bushes watching now. But the count done dropped again, so he might not be around right now. I think a lot of people out Christmas shopping right now. Oh, he don't care. You might be right, Erica. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, all the people that we have in here, y'all hit the like button. Oh yeah, he did say that. He's talking about you was for the streets. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I didn't realize it was as late as it was. 4:20. Darn. Sweet Sweet must be out doing her Christmas shopping. She ain't popped in today. Oh, Deshaun. You talking to Erica, Pete? If you was there. What you doing? All right, Kitty. Mute this TV. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. Deshaun. Deshaun. No, it's pinned up there, Kitty. It's pinned at the top. Deshaun, your homeboy here. Just seen it pop up. You see him, Deshaun? Did you block him? You see the comments above Kitty's? Erica blocked it in the chat. Oh boy. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, T, I see it.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't block it. Somebody else already tried to block it or something. And they left it
Eric,
there. I blocked it.
yeah, Erica did.
Who trying to come up?
Oh,
Somebody trying to come up?
I think Kitty was.
Okay, she need to hit the link while I'm right here.
Yep.
What you finna do, T? I'm
I'm finna jump in the shower and put some clothes on.
yeah, we'll come back live in a little bit, y'all.
That'll work.
I'm busy too. So we can come back live in a little bit.
Okay.
All right,
That'll
y'all. This
work.
gonna conclude coffee time. We'll be back on in a little bit. Y'all, let's see. Hit that bell, and you'll be notified when we go back live. We out.
All right. All right, guys. Have a good day.